Hello there. I am going to be teaching you how to cook a meal on an extremely small budget, because I do understand that we are in hard times. Not to mention, I have been a student, I know what it's like. So, I've started off, I'm just cutting up some green pepper. This is all by choice, just essentially take some veg from whatever you have left over in your house. It is going to be a chop suey style dish, it is vegetarian, so you can add meat if you'd like to, if you've got something spare, but at the minute the point of this is to try and keep the price down but make a hearty meal. I am adding a single green pepper that was just starting to go a little bit wrinkly but was still good to eat. A couple of bits of spring onion, which I've had to chop the ends off because they have started to turn, but that's okay. Rather use it than waste it. And these are all just going into a frying pan, which as yet isn't on any heat. I've got a few mushrooms there as well, and then the main veg, which you can always rely on whether or not you've got anything fresh, is just a handful of frozen mixed veg from a bag from the freezer. We'll quickly chop them. Pop them in there, just get rid of the ends, and we're off to a good start. All of the ingredients, everything that you need to make this will be listed underneath afterwards if you'd like to make it yourself. And assuming this takes off, I will be happy to make specific style dishes as requested. So we literally have the last two mushrooms, nothing special, just what we've got left over. These are pre-washed, but if you don't have pre-washed, remember to give them a rinse before you use them. Again, thickness, texture, everything is down to your own personal taste. I like mine thick cut, something with a little bit of texture, so I keep everything in quite large pieces. Right, just have a very cheap bag of mixed frozen veg here. I do make this meal quite a lot, it is one of my favourites. We do have to have a new bag, and just about a handful of frozen veg into the pan. It can be any type. I normally go for the peas, carrots and sweet corn because they're the simplest and everybody likes it. There we go. Now you have a choice here as you start cooking. You can either use regular oil, flavoured oil if you've got it, fry like if you're on a diet, it works with any of them. I'm just going to use regular oil and a little bit of chilli powder, but a very small amount just to add a little bit of a kick, because it is the two of us and we're both a fan of spicy food, so I can do it this time. But again, none of this is necessary. And my chilli is hiding from me. Other spice rack. Cajun cumin, turmeric, hot chilli, there we go. Just a tad in there, just for flavour. And then we're going to put that on the heat. I want to fry that up so it gets a nice texture, so it doesn't lose too much of its crunch, because then it's just going to be a soft mess and we don't want that. Now, depending on how well done you like it, depends on how long you fry it for. At the minute I know it's just a pan of frozen veg, but it will all take place as time comes along. Now, while that starts to heat up, what we're going to use next is one of these, which is a microwave rice steamer. Forget the little one that's inside of it. And as anybody knows, you can buy large bags of rice for extremely cheap. It is not worth buying the pre-cooked rice. It's so much more expensive than it needs to be. Regular rice, when I say regular I mean long grain, can be cooked in the steamer in the microwave, and it takes roughly 10 minutes, which is about the right amount of time for you to finish cooking the rest of the meal so everything's ready at the same time and you've got a nice hot piping meal. Now sadly somebody has hidden the rice, so if you give me 2 seconds here just to locate. Ah, there we are. I thought we had more than that left, but hopefully that will be enough. Oh, this is basmati rice, and as it explains on the back, it takes roughly 10 to 12 minutes in the microwave, and you want to be using 57 grams of rice for 300 ml of water. So hopefully there is 57 grams left in here. Almost exactly. Put the rest in with a tiny bit extra water. Rest goes in. Just got to double check to make sure it's normal water we need and not boiled. Put 300 ml of boiling water. Time to pop the kettle on. The scales can now go to one side. We're also going to need boiling water to make the egg noodles as well, so it's worth filling the kettle at this point. Yeah, that's the veg frying in the background. Now personally I like mine with the Chinese curry sauce. It doesn't have to be, you do have different variants. What I'm going to be using today is just the Make Way Mild. That one there, it's about £1 a tin. It will last you a long time, and you can just do it by boiling the kettle and adding hot water. There. You can add onion to this, by the way, but for the camera's sake I chose not to today because I don't want to be crying on film. You just smell the chilli powder coming through a little bit there, which is fantastic. You want one medium-sized pan for a single bustle of egg noodles. 2 if you're feeding more than one person and you're quite hungry. It doesn't have to be a large amount, but it can be. We've only got one bustle left, so one bustle it is. But these work out at about 50 pence to a pound for a packet. They're not expensive, and they do have about 6 to 8 bustles in them normally. For them, all you need to do is put them in a pan, cover them in boiling water, blanch them for roughly 4 minutes while the pan's also turned on. You can dab a little bit of soy sauce or any flavouring you'd like in them. You can use flavoured noodles, and then you drain them. And personally, I like to chop them with a pair of scissors because otherwise they don't mix well with the rest of the dish. We'll skip forward. In a few minutes, once we've got the rice set away and the veg is boiling and the noodles are on, I'll skip the cooking process. I'll let you do that on your own, and then we'll pop back when everything's ready and we'll do all the mixing together, and we'll decide whether or not we're going to add a curry sauce to it, or what do we normally carry else-wise. I believe we have a tikka masala, which is just again a curry powder. You make a paste out of it by adding a small bit of water, and then you thin it out by adding boiling water, and you can do it with fried onions as well, any way you like. As of yet, we have 1 pan of mixed veg there. It is starting to give a nice colour. It's starting to fry up a little bit there, and it smells really nice. You know, I'm aware some people don't like meals without any sort of meat in them whatsoever. I used to be like that myself, but you can add anything to this. You're talking meatballs, bacon, pork, anything you want. If you spare meat left over from your Sunday lunch, throw it in, it'll be lovely. Right, boiling water now, roughly 300 ml in with the rice. We know we want to add a little bit more because it's slightly over on the way, but I do like my rice quite sticky, so we will go for about 350 ml. I'm not sure whether or not that's going to show up on camera very well, but there we are. That goes in with the rice. Lid goes on. Popped in the microwave. Now again, this takes between 10 and 12 minutes, so what you want to do is you want to wait about 5 minutes before you start cooking your egg noodles, otherwise they won't be ready at the same time. But we'll leave it there and we'll come back once everything's cooked. Right, we're back. It's been just under 10 minutes. The rice is about to finish. The noodles are on the boil. They have been for roughly 4 minutes. You don't want them too soft there. And the veg is now on a low heat. As you can see, it's nicely fried off. I have put more water in the kettle. I'm going to pop that back on the boil now. The noodles need to be drained, which I'll do straight away. And again, I do like to chop these up simply because by doing so, you allow them to mix better with the rest of the dish. I also will say that I do like to keep my rice quite stodgy, so if it seems a little bit thicker than you prefer it, again, you can add a little bit less water, just adjust it to your own personal taste. For the curry sauce, as I said before, that way mild powder there. Pop some in a jug or a measuring jug, anything like that. Add your hot water and mix until you get it to the thickness you like. That's the rice ready as well. Brilliant. What up here, our whiskers come apart. There we are. Right, so hot water in a little bit first to make a paste. There we go. So as you can probably tell, that's a thick paste in there. And it makes it a little bit easier to get rid of the lumps and everything like that, because when it's all the same consistency, it mixes a little bit easier rather than you having solid bits floating around everywhere else. Works the same as other things, cream, stuff like that. So got the curry about the right consistency. I like it there. It's a little bit thinner than I normally have it, but it will thicken as it starts to cool down, but not a lot, so please be wary of that. Now the rice is ready. It shouldn't need draining. It's going to be very steamy, so careful when you take the lid off not to burn yourself, as you can probably see. And we end up with that, which is just plain boiled basmati rice. From there, I just take the veg and we'll pop it straight in the pan, in the pot with the rice. And then the noodles that I've left to finish draining in the background are just here. We're going to get a pair of scissors or a sharp knife and we're going to cut the noodles. And again, this is just because the noodles, with them being so long, they tend not to mix as well when you're mixing everything together. So there we are. They have been drained and chopped there. Pop them in. I'll give it a last couple of cuts for the bits on the bottom. Didn't quite make it. And then just grab a fork or a spoon to give it a good mix. And what you end up with is a vegetarian chop suey. It has cost next to nothing and taken next to no time to make. Including preparation, you're looking 15 to 20 minutes, unless, like myself, you're a little bit unorganised. So that is what the final dish looks like mixed together. Once it's plated, I do normally have mine in a bowl personally, it should look even nicer. And then we just big scoops. 1, 2, get a nice mix of everything in there. Fill it as much as you'd like. I've only tried to make enough for 2 portions here. I've used a single portion of rice and a single portion of noodles. And that is 1 portion. And I'm not going to lie, I have big portions. This could probably feed 3. And there is a second. So we have your 2 large portions, and we're not actually completely empty. There is a little bit spare there. But in that case, we'll go straight to the curry sauce, which has thickened a little bit already. And pour that on top, and on the other one. There we are. And that is 2 portions of vegetarian chop suey with Chinese curry sauce, with a total cost of somewhere around £1 to £1.50 for both. So you're looking at 50 to 75 pence a meal, and that is including the extras like the green onion, the spring onions, the peppers, and everything else that I've added. Just the basic mixed veg, rice and noodles comes to about 20 pence. So fantastic if you're really struggling and you just want to make sure you can have a nice meal every day. That is everything for now. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you later.